Good morning. Yeah, it's the 3rd of July. Oh, and I had to make sure I knew it didn't mute it. So, all right. So, before we start the show, just want to say, has anyone told you you're beautiful this morning? Oh, wait a minute. Why are you relying on what others people's opinion on what you look like, what kind of person you are? Well, let me tell you, today is National Compliment Your Mirror Day. So walk your little booty over into the bathroom, look in the mirror, and tell yourself, you look gorgeous. And guys, hey, wash your face, brush your teeth, because you don't want to talk to yourself. You know, that bad breath will just slap you right back into the face. Well, yeah. And precautionary measures, and then go, look, damn, you look good. We may gonna be in trouble today. Yeah, we're back to the streets. And what a better time, right before they decide to cancel the fireworks like they did in our area. You know what else they need to cancel if they're going to be canceling fireworks? These freaking No King protests. You know, they're worried about fires breaking out because of the fireworks. What have the No King protests been doing? Violence, fires, all that other stuff, blocking roads. Yeah, let's shut them down too and tell them, you protest this weekend, you automatically go to jail. Nope. Why not? Come on, government officials, get up off your butts. All right, let's see. Do the weather, and then I'm going to do the entrance. It's currently 73 degrees, raining. We're expecting an inch today, so I guess I better lube up and get ready for that inch. We've already received like 4 or 5 inches this week, and we're expecting a couple more. Before, yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to dry up, but it's still going to be wet, and we're still under a burn ban because they think wet grass is going to catch fire. But yeah, I don't understand. What are they dropping from the sky? Is it not water? Is it like gasoline or something? Well, let's figure that. Grab your copy and let's start this show. Sorry, just type in real quick. All right, let's see. Before I do my first ever version, thinking about doing a weekly version of I Wrote a Song, so and dedicate all the streams I see on YouTube and possibly other social media, but I'd rather stick to YouTube. That's where our family is. So before I do that version, yeah, let's see. What was I going to say? Yeah, I got dementiafied because I haven't had enough coffee yet. Yeah. Dementiafied. Is that even a word? So I'm waiting to see that person's going to come in, but not. So let's see. Let's greet everybody that's in chat right now. Besides, hello, lurkers that don't like to speak. Good morning, Sunflower Prepper. How you doing? Good to see you. Zed, good morning, brother. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to Zed yet, you need to go check him out. He dropped a video. Of course, I was kind of busy, deep in my sleep on my pillow, and so I missed his show this morning. But he has a video out there. You get to meet Bob. Yeah, who the heck is Bob? Well, ladies, put your batteries away. That's not the kind of Bob I'm talking about. Go check it out and find out which Bob I'm talking about. That's a Zed's place. He's got a pretty good, interesting show. And I don't know if he did breakfast this morning or not, but I know he had Bob on there. And good morning, longboarding mom. How you doing? I have to admit, I didn't get to check no videos out yesterday or this morning on you. I'm still waking up, but you need to check out longboarding mom too. Yeah, she's got the cutest little cat. I know I did see one. I don't know if it dropped yesterday or the day before, but where her cats finally got along. I think she had that for a couple of days, and then she finally dropped it. But she got the cutest little kitty cat, and she explains about the cat and her other cats. And of course, she's got a good cooking show too. You gotta check it out. And congratulations, and I think you said that you're going back to work. Your contract got renewed or something. So congratulations on that. Hopefully, don't have to work this weekend, but as a service industry, you probably do. And Mary Luck, good morning. How you doing? Nice to see fresh faces and people are returning, and even the lurkers. Yeah, there's a reason for it, but that's okay. You can be shy all you want here. We won't hold it against you. All right. So I was hoping this certain person would be here, but I guess she's busy today because she's got to work her booty off at home answering phone calls, or maybe she just didn't realize I went live. But that means her notifications are on. Oh, there she is. Speaking of which, there's Lady Dagger Status. Good morning. All right. No, you're late. I even give you an extra 15 minutes. I was going to start at 9. I decided, no, I'm going to give another 15 because I was posted late and I want to make sure Lady D. So, all right. So let's get to the new series I'm going to probably do, see how it goes well in July. If it goes well and get a good reaction on it, then I'll start doing it past July. But once a week, I'm going to go through everybody's videos that I watch, and I'm going to listen or find a title of their show or something, and I'm going to put it into a song. Hey, I understand, Lady D, these short weekends trying to catch up and all that. So, all right. So, before anything else, let me play the entrance to my weekly event that I'm going to do for July once a week, only once. So, and if I would have streamed yesterday, I probably would have done it yesterday, but I'm glad I didn't because this video dropped and it gave me the perfect timing for it. So let's do this part. Welcome to the moment I wrote a song.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
All right, I'm not going to torture you the whole thing. It's going to be bad enough that you're going to be hearing me sing too. All right, so this one is dedicated to the YouTube creator, Lady Dagger Status. You ready? 1, 2. La, 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 la. All right. You dropped the seed on me, baby. You dropped the seed on me. What type of seed, Trust? Yeah, she dropped basil seeds. Don't believe it? I got the proof. Go to Lady Dagger Status's freaking channel and check out her latest video where she's dropping seeds. All right. Now you know. I'm kind of mixing it in there, trying to make it a little funny, but trying to get people to check out people's channels and go from there. So hopefully I didn't torture you too much, and let's get on with the show. How's everybody doing? How's your weather? Like I said, I'm getting an intro today. Yeah, it's going to be all nice and wet and, not baby oil, thank God, but, yeah. I'm really tired of getting inched every day this week. So, yeah. Everything's wet. Can't really do much outside. I got a washer and a dryer that I'm trying to scrap, and they're sitting there waiting for me to do the most important part where all the money is. But hey, I guess I'll just have to let it sit there and I'll wait. Exactly, Zed. To basil or not to basil? Bum, bum, bum. I don't know, something YouTube's doing. The crowns and the numbers, I guess whoever types the most or whatever in chat, they put them on the listings there. So I don't know. We started off this morning with sunflower pepper, and then Zed came in and took it over. And I don't know who's in the lead. I didn't do any of it. It's just straight out YouTube. It's one of their genius ideas, so no idea. So, yeah. But, I guess maybe that's YouTube's way of saying, no, we want kings and we want queens. I don't know. Or is it just bad time for YouTube? I have no idea. All right. So, have you heard about the great blueberry recall? Yeah, check out the FDA. I guess they put the most extreme recall on blueberries. From who, where, what, and all that. You're going to have to check the FDA website out, because I guess some people have gotten really sick and gone in the hospital eating blueberries. Well, first and foremost, wash your blueberries. They may say pre-wash, but still wash them. Don't trust the person who washed them. They might have not washed their hands, and they're washing them, and then they turn around and grabbing them out of whatever they're rinsing them from, and put them in the container, and guess what? You still got their germies. Yeah. So go check out the FDA website and find out more about the blueberry recall. And just when you thought it was over, Newsweek.com's reporting less than an hour ago, FDA is issuing the most serious risk level for, dun, 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 you guessed it, 20 million eggs. Yeah, we're back to the egg thing. So let's see. I'm going to click on it and see what Newsweek's saying about it. A recall of millions of eggs due to potential salmonella contamination has now been issued, the highest risk warning by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. August Egg Company, based in California, issued a voluntary recall on June 6th for more than 20 million eggs. Yeah, almost a month ago, huh? And we're just finding out about it again. And the FDA subsequently issued a Class 1 risk classification for the recall on January 2nd, which was yesterday. Took them about a month to figure it out. I don't know. And why it matters, a Class 1 risk classification represents a situation in which there is a reasonable probability that the use of or exposure to a biolative product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death, according to the FDA. Yes, salmonella can cause gastrointestinal illness and fever called salmonellosis in infected individuals. Symptoms typically develop between 12 to 72 hours after infection, usually lasts between 4 and 7 days. Typical symptoms include diarrhea, fever, and abdominal cramps. The individual experiencing more severe infection may experience high fever, aches, headaches, lethargy, rashes, and blood in urine. Oh, yeah. You might be too late if you're having blood in your urine. if you ate contaminated eggs. But hey, nothing's ever too late until you go to the hospital and they say, we got to put a ventilator on you. Because you know what's going to happen then. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, Lombardi Mom saying YouTube is doing crazy stuff. Yeah, I think they lost it. Yep. Yeah, they're taking all your food. Good thing you dropped those seeds. You might not be able to have your eggs, but you'll be able to fry up your basils and eat them. Basils. You're looking at the chickens from a hatchery, but I'm thinking you meant to put you can't have them there anymore. Yeah, we're limited to 2 chickens now for some reason, but that's fine. I mean, you live in a little small metropolitan little town, and you know, if everybody had 30 chickens in the backyard, we may. Oh my God! Breaking news! Look at it. It's the Florida Bahama Bee Chama. Good morning, Bee Charming. How you doing, darling? How's the weather? You still getting rain? We missed you. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh no, Longboarding Mom. Sorry for your loss. Longboarding Mom says my purple basil came back from last year and a snail ate it. Dun dun dun. Wanted dead or alive. Have you seen this snail? Report the location, Longboarding Mom. She wants to capture and torture that snail. Maybe she'll have escargot over 4th of July barbecue. Ooh. Okay, Longboarding Mom is reporting we used to be able to until one chicken got loose and people got annoyed and the city banned him. One chicken. Yeah, that sounds like that one cow that started the Great San Francisco Fire, or was it the London Fire, or was it both? Yeah. Yeah, Be Charming. Yeah, it's been raining for days, but hey, took a little longer than I expected. But my feet were getting tired of dancing every day just to get you some rain without, a tropical system at your door. But guess what? Rain's almost over, and now you got a tropical system. Blame the rain. Don't blame the person who's tap dancing. And a little bit of words of advice from Lady D. It says, Longboarding Mom, tell all the snails, salt on sight. Don't mess with the plants. And here's the rest of the story from Longboarding Mom. They climb the stairs and circle my plants. Damn snails. Dun, dun, dun. Like I said, it's pretty sad when you got to hire security to protect your freaking croppage from snails. You got about 4 days. You better get everything in then, since you need to clean and plant before that rain comes. Nothing better than fresh spring / delayed summer rain, or delayed spring rain in summer. The new crops. You had a snail in the tub. You're so confused. Maybe that snail wanted a bubble bath. We may never know. Do some investigating and let us know. You still haven't planted the corn? Oh my goodness. You need to get that sucker in the ground. You're going to have corn everywhere in the house if you don't hurry up and get it in. But anyway, it's never too late. Plant what you can. If you don't know if it's going to grow, just plant a couple. And once they start sprouting, be like, I'm going to put some more down. You can drop the seeds on me, baby. So, yeah, well, there all the stuff going on. Everything got canceled here. So, yeah, people are still going to have barbecues. Some people are still going to try to protest. But let's talk about the real good stuff. Like today, National Compliment Your Hair Day. Yeah, don't depend on other people to say your hair looks nice. Ooh, I like that outfit. Ooh, you look so pretty today. You do it yourself. Don't worry about their opinions. You know, half the time in your life, you say, I don't care about their opinions. It's what I'm going to do. Well, do that every day. Don't wait for your significant other to wake up and go, morning, you wonderful daughter, with their eyes still closed. Yeah, that's not a compliment, even though it's probably the first time you heard it while they're still half asleep. But just do it for yourself. Remember, your opinion matters more than anybody else's. So, and if you don't like what you see in the mirror, wash your face. You probably fell asleep with that night cream and forget it. Take it off. Yeah, you just never know. 85 days. Oh my God. Ooh, if I had 85 day seeds, ooh, yeah. My whole backyard would be, I don't know, it'd be a battle between the corn and the sunflowers. That's all I got to say. For some reason, I can't get rid of the sunflowers. I think all the birds purposely drop the sunflowers in my backyard so they can grow wild and rampant. Then they can come back and eat them. And then I got to fight the stalks and get rid of them. Yeah, me, yeah, the fireworks still affect me some, but I usually just sit in my front yard, you know, and watch the fireworks that the town does over by the lake. But since they canceled them all, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'll just watch it from home. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video, somebody streaming it or something. I found out the closer I am to the fireworks, the more it affects my PTSD. So believe me, I understand the thing with your husband, the large crowds, the explosions, all the craziness. Yeah, because there's always craziness, even if it's just a show. So you can't get sunflowers to grow. You need to talk to pigeons. Hire some pigeons. They'll bring and they'll do what that coffee monkey does. They'll eat some sunflower seeds, come in or drop some poop on the ground to fertilize. Next thing you know, you get sunflower seed. I think that's what the birds here do. I don't know. I seriously, because yeah, all the birds fertilize my backyard, but I get sunflowers rampant every year, and even places I didn't even know. I had some growing on one of my gutter systems. That's how I knew. Oh my God, I got to clean my gutters. Yeah. Oh, you got a trick with those birds this year for the corn. Are you going to hang your kids like a scarecrow? The moment they land, they're going to go, poo. No, you never showed us when you grew corn. I don't remember no corn video, but I'll go back and check your archives and I'll let you know if I see something. But I don't remember seeing no corn. Might have eaten some corn, but I didn't see any corn growing. I could be wrong. I'm still lacking, I'm still dementified with the lack of coffee in my system. So, all right. So I covered the blueberry recall. I covered the egg recall. Yeah. If you haven't seen all the mainstream media stuff, they're all talking about, well, besides the big, beautiful bill, they're talking about, yeah, all the companies that are filing for bankruptcy and all the restaurants that are closing, you know. And if you start looking at them, why are they filing for bankruptcy? Half the time, really off the bat, the judges like mismanagement. Don't blame the tariffs. The tariffs are only a couple of months old. So yeah, wait a minute. All you sell is lumber. How's the tariffs affecting yours if you sell all your stuff is all your people you sell to is just the US? There ain't no tariffs on US trees. Think about it. Mismanagement of funds. I'm just giving an example, but yeah. So in restaurants, there's a couple that just closed all their restaurants suddenly. Check out the list on mainstream media. You want to know? Now here's one good example of mismanagement. This is coming from the local news channel here, but I know it was in mainstream media yesterday and quite a few of the websites. So Ford recalling over 200,000 vehicles due to rear view camera issue. Yeah, think about it. A rear view camera issue. So important they got to recall it because of a camera. Well, man, in the old days, we didn't have cameras to check out our rear view. We had to physically turn our necks around and look to see if it was clear. And before you got in the vehicle, you walked around, make sure your kid's bike wasn't underneath behind the car. You ran it over. Ooh, what an idea. Think about it. Okay, Independent is reporting, FTIndependent.com, Star Wars actor dies contracting COVID and pneumonia. Yeah, one of the guys that was on the dark side, I think he was the one that talked to Vader, and Vader got mad and he was choking him. I don't know if you remember that scene if you saw Star Wars. Yeah, it was one of the Imperial, I don't know, generals or whatever. Yeah, that actor. Check out more. Go to theindependent.com if you want to know more about it. Where did he get COVID and pneumonia? Or are they just adding COVID on there and they're trying to get more money out of the federal government like usual? Which they should have already stopped paying, but we'll soon see. Hey, did you hear? Unemployment dropped to 4.1 in June. Yeah, that means people are getting back to work, except for a certain generation. We all know which one. Eventually, they will figure it out and realize you go hungry, you don't work. All right, this comes from Rolling Stone magazine, so this was dropped within the last hour. Remember the Jonestown massacre site? Where Jim Jones had all his followers and they drank the Kool-Aid, and then they came up with the phrase "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." Yeah, well, according to Rolling Stone magazines, that massacre site where over 900 people died has been officially opened for tourism. Now, who the hell wants to go to a place that people committed suicide or were forced to drink the Kool-Aid? Yeah, I think you got better things to spend your money on than taking a flight all the way down to that certain country. You know, Well, are we taking tours down to the bottom of the Titanic? Yeah, think about it. No, we give respect. We're not doing submarine rides down to down in Pearl Harbor. Yeah, you go to the top part where the ship's still in the water and stuff, but you still pay your respects for the people that died there. What the hell are they thinking about in Jonestown? I don't get that. There's an interesting article at the Smithsonian.com. Hey, they finally decided to look in their closet for stuff, and guess what? They found tattered pages discovered in storage. And it reveals an enslaved man's daring bid for freedom and his second life at sea. Go to Smithsonianinstitute.com to read the story. That's something different you usually don't hear. Newsweek is reporting at Newsweek.com their petition against Donald Trump's executive order passed 100,000 signatures, and I believe it has to do with a birthright citizenship. But you know what? After that petition, the Supreme Court said, yeah, Donald Trump was right. Think about it. Why should we freaking be chained and handcuffed to these illegal babies being born in this country when the law that they used was, played around? And yeah, it wasn't talking about people from Venezuela dropping a deuce and having a baby on our soil. Now they're Americans. No. Wait till you hear more stories. I can't remember. I'm not seeing it here yet, but if it comes up, I'll read it more and get the whole details. But there was an article on mainstream media talk about, I want to say it was from Australia, and they're saying that they're showing a U.S. passport. Now U.S. citizens can't get deported. No, no, no. They got it all wrong. They don't know how to fact check. But, hey, if you got a green card, you're a permanent resident, you break the law, you can lose your status and get deported. And all the horror stories that the Democrats are throwing out there, guess what? That's what it is, but they don't tell you the rest of the story. Hey, check out this one. Go to mensjournal.com. Did you know there's a federal lawsuit accusing 25 restaurants of fraud? Oh, wait a minute. Is this part of the rest of the story where all these restaurants are closing down? Because the federal government's investigating and finding out. Yeah, they've been fraudulently taking out their clients, and they're trying to shut down before. So hopefully they get ignored. It's like, nope, they're going to get them. Maybe your restaurant's there, your favorite restaurant. All right, let's go back to chat. I miss chat. Let me go back over here. Okay, B. Charman saying, hey, wow, what happened in Chicago last night? 12 people shot. People are crazy. No, B, this is the typical thing they do every year. They wait till, fireworks. Let's beat the fireworks. Let's use this instead. Yeah, 4 people are dead. 12 people were shot. And that's just the beginning of it. This weekend is going to be crazy. Not only Chicago, but some major cities. So, yeah, it's retarded. And I guarantee you some of them that were involved with the thing, if they weren't illegal, they're probably illegal gang members. Yeah. Don't blame it on the video games, people. Blame it on the mental capacity of the drugs. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, Bloody D, same thing. My kids have freaking in their trucks, their cars, and all that. And when I'm riding, I got to ride in the back because I've ridden in the front seat, and that camera system when they're backing up really freaking bugs me, even as a passenger. I'm like, no, you turn your freaking head. You can't be that. Come on. It's hard enough putting out people that are too lazy to freaking put their turn signal on when they're going to turn. Yeah. And now you're just giving them another reason to freaking, I need a camera to back up. For what? You still don't know how to parallel park. Hey, but that's okay, because you know what? Isn't Chicago where Obama claims it's his city, even though supposedly he was born in Hawaii, and we all know he's got a birth certificate from Kenya? You know. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the phones and the towers, but hey. Hey, did you hear about Bezos lost a satellite? Yeah, supposedly something went wrong and it came crashing down. He lost it completely. But yeah, the guy from Amazon. Yeah. But there was a story even before that, the day before, they were talking about the Russia's satellite system. They were shifting it around and stuff, affecting other people's satellites. Did Russia take out Bezos' satellite? I don't know. Geo and research, find it out. I'm not going to say it's a conspiracy, but it's kind of coincidence that one day they talk about the satellite Russia's got, and now Bezos lost his satellite. Dun dun dun. Mm-mm-mm. Humidity. It's always humid in Florida. Come on now, Lady D. You forgot how Florida is? Yep. Say even Lady B. Travis says, yep. Always humid here. Yep. I remember back in the day when oh, I deployed for months at a time to Florida for exercise and deployed out of Florida to go down to a certain southern country and then came back to finish our work in Florida and yeah. Went down to a South American country in between and the humidity was less than it was in Florida. Man, we took a vacation for the humidity for about a week and that was so nice. And yes, there was a mini operation we did in South America. So yes, I am talking about the Noriega one. So yeah, and that was a cluster from anywhere because we went. We had some active rounds, but most of our rounds were for practice and for not the kind that used for conflict. And when they immediately ordered us to board up and head to South America, it was like pulling freaking teeth from a donkey that had a freaking I don't know had an attitude because trying to get freaking real rounds from the bases there. Like, oh, but you don't understand. We're going in a firefight. We need the shit now. And I had to go all the way to the base commander. The base commander's like, give it to him. Yeah, because we got our orders directly from the Pentagon. And yeah, needless to say, the base commander knew he'd never get promoted if he didn't freaking just give us a request. And it wasn't much. We only asked him for, I think it was like 10,000 rounds. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll go to Florida before I go to New Orleans ever again. Oh, no. Oh, no. But I don't know. They're going to have alligator Alcatraz in Florida now. So what are the prisoners going to teach the alligators? Are we going to have the freaking the alligator biker route? Are we going to see alligators riding Harleys down the street of Florida? Are they going to be the alligator gangbangers? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to give a new meaning to biker bars in Florida. And if you ever go to Florida and you go down to the Everglades and all that stuff down there, and you see a biker bar, do a little research before you walk in. But those are the best places to have a freaking beer and get to know people. They're so down to earth and stuff, and they won't start shit with you as long as you don't insult them. Hell, if somebody starts shit with you and you're their guest, they're gonna freaking back you up and take care of the problem before you can even say anything. Yeah. Oh, be charming. The hubby made breakfast, French toast. Had to slather yours up. Huh? What did you slather it with? Be charming. I'm gonna wait for that one there. I haven't had French toast in years. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of my significant other. The ghost ain't cutting it anymore. Doesn't do the dishes, doesn't vacuum, doesn't dust. Yeah, Casper's freaking sister's gonna freaking be out of the house now. Yeah, but you can't make French toast. You keep trying to waste food? Yeah, I want to know that question too. Zed, anybody know, does Bisquick go bad? I've heard that you can age it out, but I leave mine in the refrigerator. So how long can it last? Dun, dun, dun. So if it says 3 July on the box, be charming, do we need to immediately throw it away, or do we have like a couple of days, couple of weeks, maybe a few minutes? You know, how long can Bisquick really last? I guess I need to look at my Bisquick box. It's been sitting in the back of the refrigerator, and I was like, I'm gonna make biscuits. And that question came to me too from the Zed head. Does it go bad? But I got flour too, so I may have to use that. Butter and maple syrup. Ooh. Yeah, Lady D, nowadays you got to be rich. Between all these recalls, you got to be rich to make French toast because you need to have eggs. Ooh, Belgian waffles. Ooh. Well, a couple of days ago, it was the waffle iron day. That would have been a great day to make them, but then we wouldn't have the answer that it goes bad. Hey, Jory's Game Bites, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We've got a plate with the utensils there. You must have sensed French toast and you came to get some before they all ran out. Yeah. Lady D wants to know, what happened to my comment? What comment? I haven't seen no comments. I'm going up. Says, the last comment I see is, I can't make French toast. I keep trying and wasting food. I don't know how you waste your food when it just takes bread and eggs. Dip the bread in there. And you fry it in a pan. Oh, okay. There you go. Here you go, Zed. Lady D's recommendation, but of course, check your packs and make your thing. If there are no bugs in it and it's less than a year after the date, I'll still use it. That's why I leave my Bisquick in the refrigerator. No bugs get in it. I don't know, because I barely have any restrictions on my thing. I mean, some naughty words, but I don't think Lady D would write naughty words. She'll drop the seed on me, baby. Her basil seeds on me. Yeah. Zed's like, but the bugs are crunchiness. All right, you do use that. If you want crunchy Belgian waffles, good luck, brother. I think I'll skip. I'll make toast to have something crunchy instead of having Belgian waffles for bugs. Yeah. Tommy Guns, good morning. How you doing, brother? Bugs don't eat much, no, but they can spread certain things to you. And I think they're one of the culprits is salmonella. Yeah. But I don't know, Tommy Guns. I guess you haven't met a mosquito because those things will eat, 10 times their body weight when they're sucking out your blood, those vampires. Yeah. And here's Brig Charman's recommendation. If it smells good, isn't clumpy, or a change in texture, you're good. And open, they say, yeah, after date. I think instead of yeah, she meant year. So unopened, they say year after the date. Dun, dun, dun. You too, Tommy Guns. So you going to go live? I haven't looked at anybody's streams on the Silver community today yet. So don't know who else going live. I know there's a lot of big events tomorrow for the 4th on the streaming. I can't remember if I saw something for you in between somewhere. Or are you going to be on somebody's channel? One of the two. I'll do that this afternoon and start posting on my posts. Where do people go? They got something to do. I'm going to attempt to go live tomorrow, sometime in the mid-morning, probably 9 o'clock Central, while everybody's getting their meats and all that ready to take outside to start barbecuing. Yeah, I wanted to comment. Yeah, they had that one for, I think it's Tres Amigos is doing a big party, and then Meg's having one also. And I wanted to comment, but I thought people wouldn't understand. It's like, well, it's not the family, but I didn't get my individual invitation. Because, when you get to be my age and older, they say don't invite yourself to these events or ask to be invited. They got to personally invite you. No, and an open public invitation is one thing, but when you get older, yeah. If you really want us old bogeys there, then, somebody needs to step up to send the invitation. The daily stuff is one thing, but special events like 4th of July, that's a different thing. Because they know us old bogeys are going to bring a 50 cal. Somebody wants to start freaking something other than fireworks during the barbecue. That's sometimes why you want to bring the old bogeys. All these youngins bring like 9 mils and all that. Us old people bring the 50s. You're going to have a problem, we'll take care of it right away. Tap, tap. Their saliva goes click, click, boom. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody has a wonderful, safe 4th of July weekend like Tommy Guns, and hopefully you have a good one too. I'm wondering if Tommy Guns is going to barbecue. Yes, the Wounded Warrior Project. Yep, it's social hour. Exactly. I believe that's at 5 Central. Because it's might be 4 Central. I don't know. I'll look at it and I'll post it all, like I said, on my post for tomorrow on there. But yeah, the next Wounded Warrior is coming up and it's starting to ramp up a little bit. So if you haven't been saving your nickels and dimes, I'd start saving them now. Notice I didn't say pennies, because save your pennies and don't even use them. You need to find out which ones are valuable and are going to be more valuable. Ooh, burgers, chicken links, and hot wings. Yeah, I picked up hamburger to make burgers. I picked up hot dogs, which I don't eat. I picked up hot wings, just like you, and I do have chicken too. I did pick up some chicken breast, but I'm trying to go more with the chicken thighs this year. Yeah, well, the easiest way, look for 1964 and earlier. That's all you need to keep, and all the rest, just you use them. I don't know, decoration somewhere. Lady D. Well, I'd say if you would have planted your corn sooner, Lady D, you could be having fresh corn from the yard. Dun dun dun. Let's see. March was spring, so March, April, May, June. Oh, that was more than 85 days there. Dun dun dun. No, I'm just joking. I know the weather's been back and forth. Yeah, those are the reasons mine too. They're juicy and yeah. Why are chicken thighs cheaper than? I mean, the only thing that's cheaper than the thighs was the chicken legs. Why are the breasts so expensive? There's more meat on the thighs. I've found. So I don't know. I don't get that one. But steaks are still out the window. I think they're price gouging the steaks now. Oh, you need to try the jalapeno cheese inside the chicken sausage. Oh my God. Oh, let's get back to normal stuff. Hey, y'all making me hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay, so go to soynomada.com. Yeah, that's Spanish, soynomada.com. Their clickbait is 8,400 bank branches to be closed across the U.S. July 4th, and why? Let's see. Gee, Independence Day? It's a Federal Reserve holiday? Declaration of Independence? Yeah, think about it. Hit the bank now if you need cash. And if you don't have no cash, I'd go pull out, some cash just in case the power goes out, ATMs, civil unrest, and the bank's closed. Think about it. No, let me make a correction. I did find something a little cheaper than the chicken legs, which I was really surprised. The chicken quarters were definitely cheaper than the chicken legs, which I was like really amazed. I did pick up a couple of those, but yeah, Zed, I know all banks are closed, but mainstream media, they decided to use Soy Nomada, making it seem like, why are American banks closed on 4th of July? Because it's our independence, you dumbass. You know, just like, California belongs to the U.S. You try to invade. .com is reporting blueberry recall over listeria gets highest risk warning from FDA. Well, I reported that at the beginning of the stream. Blueberries check out the FDA, and it's because of listeria. And then now it is the highest risk ever. And here's one from the street.com. Popular pizza chain franchises close locations. No bankruptcy. Is it poor performance? Could be that they ain't got people to freaking deliver. I can almost guarantee you the places that they close, most of these franchises are places at $15 an hour or more. Because ever since before the lockdowns, cost of food increase was by 29%. Labor costs rose by 31%. Think about it. You can't run a business for profit if you got to pay $15 an hour to the employee and then pay the higher prices for all the food costs too. Yeah, I don't even freaking. Ever since they got rid of Papa, I don't even freaking go to Papa John's. And that's what I do. I store mine for later too, Lady D. Still chicken. And that's why I look at the news for you and I report it. That way you don't have to look at it. You don't have to waste your time. Oh my God, here's a good one. It's a video, so you got to go to mashed.com. mashed.com. And watch the video. They're reporting why you should never order fried rice at a Chinese restaurant. Dun, dun, dun. My phone's going rapid for notifications. Dun, dun, dun. Why shouldn't you order fried rice from a Chinese restaurant. Come on, come on, come on. Trying to see the breaking news on my local area real quick. That's one of the notifications. And of course, it disappears when they try to open it. I think they recalled it because they misspelled something. Come on, I keep going. Another restaurant closure. Did you hear about the fireworks explosion at a warehouse? 7 people are still missing. I don't know how many injured. I first saw those people out there, but yeah, ABCNews.com's got video and reports on it. And of course, the video's been all over mainstream media. So, and if you haven't heard from me, go check out FoxNews.com. This has actually been checked and verified. The DOJ unveils multi-billion-dollar healthcare fraud scheme. This is one of the things, especially in Medicare, that's a big, beautiful bill was trying to take care of, and the Democrats are screaming like, "Oh, you're going to lose your Medicare." No, this covers Medicaid and all the freaking healthcare fraud in it. But the Democrats like to spin it and lie to you about it. How many of y'all out there are still liberals or Democrats? I have not realized you've been lied to for the last 50 years. And yeah, they don't know how to stop lying. They think it's the truth. Okay, I'm done with the Insta minute ones. And I don't know why Reuters is putting this in there. Must be, I don't know if this guy's freaking famous, and I'm going to have to click on it. But Reuters.com, musician grapples with RV living 6 months after LA wildfires. I'm going to see who the musician. Oh, okay. It's a video. The guy's name is Terry Gilmore. He's been living in an RV. Well, at least he's got an RV. Never really heard from him, but it says supposedly he toured with Van Halen and David Lee Roth. He is now 70, but he has an RV and he's been living there because he can't get the insurance stuff. Say, yeah, talk about the insurance more than he's a good musician. Come on now. That's a waste of time to even watch that video. Oh, that's right, Tommy. You are in California. I keep forgetting about that. I don't know how you survived there, man. Hopefully you know how to surf, or you got a boogie board and a boat ready when the big one comes. That's all I'm gonna say. As more and more science is coming out, they're finding more cracks underneath the ground. Now they're finding it towards Washington and Oregon. When the shaking goes on, it's really going to crack a portion of the West Coast. Oh, did you hear it? Yeah, I probably heard the stories also. I'm not going to give the links, but go look it up itself. But it's probably on YouTube. I think some YouTubers have some stuff on there. The predictions of Baba Vaga. Yeah, Baba Vaga. Yeah. Now, Baba Vaga was this lady, pretty elderly. She was blind since birth, and she made predictions that have been coming true. She predicted a big earthquake that's going to affect Japan. And guess what? It already happened 2 days. She predicted it was going to happen on July 5th. And Japan's already had a big one already. So they're already talking about that on mainstream media. Is it the prediction of Baba Vaga, or is it the preemptive before July 5th? Well, I haven't seen the part where it's going to be a tsunami that freaking takes out the other part of the country and all that. So, and I don't think the earthquake was that devastating that just occurred. But hey, you just never know. So while you're keeping your head on a swivel, some people like to say, I'm sorry, my head's not going on a swivel. If it's going to be on a swivel, that means it got put on a stake too. And like, nope. Oh, here's one I missed, but I wasn't streaming at the time. This was posted about a week ago. EverAfterInTheWoods.com. 5 corn recalls that affected millions. I'm taking it with that not only the most recent corn recall, but also in the past. What do they do? Mix the corn. They're supposed to make the biofuel with the corn they're supposed to eat. Possible. It's possible. Okay, and everybody is going to be feeling all the rain and thunderstorms and all that. A buddy of mine that's got a weather stream, I won't mention who, but some of you probably heard it or probably watch them. Just going to say, yeah, if thunder roars, go indoors. So while he's lurking in the background, checking the weather and all that, I know he's like, oh my God, he said my saying. He's been pushing that 7 times per stream. And they'll stream sometimes 3 to 5 times without the live parts when the weather gets bad. But still, when thunder roars, go indoors. Why is he doing that this year? Have you seen the amount of people that have been hit by lightning recently? Add up the ones in the last 12 months, and you'll be like, holy, yeah. That's why he's been pushing that. So, yeah. I'll give it out there. If it could save one life by it being said, I'll go ahead and say it. Okay, Newsweek posted yesterday in Newsweek.com, Californians call on Donald Trump to declare state of emergency. So, Tommy Guns, did you call Donald Trump and ask him to declare a state of emergency? I don't know for what, but I'm clicking on it and waiting for it to load. So, see what it's about. Yeah. Okay, remember what I've been reporting on, and then freaking the mainstream media finally freaking picked it up like 6 months later, and now Newsweek has picked it up. This all has to do with the sewage problem from Mexico and Tijuana. I've been telling you they've been dumping all their sewage into the Pacific Ocean. That's been affecting all the California beaches and the environmental and everything else. So supposedly they told Californians in the southern part to not go outdoors while they finished up the sewage plants. But I guess all they did was lay pipe to flush the stuff out a whole lot quicker to the ocean. No, 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 Mexico. You got land that people can't live on because it's affected with your radiation crap. Why don't you dump all your poop there? Stop killing the wildlife and affecting the beaches and stuff with other countries. Yeah. See, you think Mexico's our friend. They're in no way, shape our friends. No, no. And yes, not yesterday, day before yesterday when I streamed, I tell you that mainstream media is having all these, remember this big tower event and this hotel tragedy and this grocery store collapse and all that. Did you see all the stuff that went on yesterday? Yeah, some countries they had big fires and these high rises and all that. A lot of people were injured or killed. And I'm telling you, they're checking out social media and what people are talking about is certain non terrestrial websites, and they're getting the feeling. That's what the Simpsons do. They can't predict the future. They just they got people that freaking listen to what people are chatting about certain sites, and that's where they get the ideas. You know? So I'm sad. I just found out at the beginning of this week that oh, what's that cartoon? Well, maybe it's my fault too because I stopped watching it for a while, but I've been busy, and they put it on channels I don't freaking subscribe to anyway. But yeah, damn it, Bobby, propane. Yeah, that show. Yeah, King of the Hill. Yeah, King of the Hill. They shut it down. What's Bobby gonna do? Bobby can't sell propane now. What the heck? Right before 4th of July, too. As a reminder, with 4th of July, please, if you're using propane, please make sure you turn it off. Make sure you check all your equipment to include the gas line for the propane before you decide to light it and go. Safety first. And it doesn't hurt to have a fire extinguisher made for the appropriate reason that you need it if you're going to cook. Well, Lady D, you'll be able to watch reruns. Where? No idea yet. But yeah, the King of the Hill is done. And I think they shut down Nickelodeon already, or at least the Cartoon Network. I think they're shutting down both. Don't quote me on it. Do your own research. I may be wrong, but a lot of channels have been closing. Why don't they just close the View? That'd solve half our problems on freaking national TV. So get rid of the View and let us have our chickens in our backyards. That's what I say. If we want any heckling going on, I'd rather have my chickens produce safe eggs versus having a listener hear about the ladies from the View. They don't produce anything but hate and stupidity. But as it is, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That's not clickbait. That's not fraud in any or conspiracy in any way. Hey, proven if they suck. Okay, and last but not least, this ain't a recall, but it's a informational one I'll give to you. Go to autoweek.com. Autoweek.com. Why? Well, everybody here's got a car, most likely, except for B Charmin. She's got a golf cart. But you never know. It might be on that list. Autoweek's title is Did Your Car Make the List? What list, Trust? The top 30 cars most likely to reach 250,000 miles. Nowadays, they make cars, yeah, a little lucky if it makes it 200,000 miles. Yeah, if you know anything about cars, they try to tell you, oh, yeah, you could go this long, you do this, you do that. And it doesn't make it to 100,000. You're already buying another car, and expensive, and the financing and all that. Why do you want to spend all that money? Because it looks good. You think it rides good. Yeah. Having a car is like having a house. There's stuff you got to do to it every year. You can't neglect it. If you do, it's not going to last. But go to AutoWeek.com if you want to see if your car most likely will last to 250,000 miles. And with the price of the cars nowadays, you probably want one of those cars versus any of the other ones. So what if it looks like a box? As long as it works. But yeah, I hope everybody stays safe. I am going to go finish doing my dishes, start my laundry. Oh yeah, for y'all that are gonna have guests over, barbecues, or going to places, get your laundry done. Do all your daily chores today, not tomorrow. Get it all done. So you're gonna be tired. It's gonna be a long day today, but you know what? You won't have to worry about any of that crap tomorrow. You can just do the parts you need to do, like make the lemonade or make some sun tea, do a little barbecuing, play some music. Yeah. Oh, what else you could do tomorrow? You can check out the morning show at 9 o'clock Central in the morning, and I'll try to keep you entertained while you're trying to do either your breakfast or your preamp for the 4th of July celebration. B Charter says, I got to head in town to pick up a generator that was store delivered. Yippee! Awesome. Wait, why do you need a generator if you got solar panels? Dun, dun, dun. Back up to the backup. She's a true prepper. I know, Lady D. You're only working half a day, so you know what? Don't start slacking because it's a half a day, or get the laundry done, darn it. That way you have all day tomorrow, or you don't have to worry about no laundry. You may forget, well, you need to turn on your notifications because if you had your notifications on, you'd know I was going live. Dun, dun, dun. I think that's what Zed does. And I got my notifications on him, but out and sleeping when I get notifications. That kind of defeats my purpose. I need an alarm clock that'll notify me I got notifications on YouTube. That's what I need. Ooh, Zed's going to go cook breakfast. Are you going to go live and show everybody your breakfast skills? Are you going to try to attempt to make Belgian waffles? Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't know if he's going to go live or not. We'll wait to see his answer. But either way, go check out Zed's place. Well, I'll tell you how to fix those 45 emails. You go in there, you highlight, trash can. There, done. You're done for the day. I'm just joking. I know you can't do that with work emails. Sometimes you wish you could. No, believe me, I remember those days. You know what, Lady D, every time you say you're not going to do work, is like, be right back, phone call, because it's work. 2023. Ooh, Lady D's going to be in the garden. Okay. All right. So either way, thank you. Y'all are the best social media and family in all social media in the world. Keep doing what you're doing. You are beautiful. You're awesome people. No matter what anybody else says, my opinion matters right after your own opinion matters. Think about it. Don't believe me? Well, you know what? Like I've always said on my channel, this is my channel. My opinion matters. You have a right to your opinion, but just remember, my opinion's right, yours is wrong. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait a minute. No, Zed's opinion is not wrong. He's thinking about fried ham, cheese, and egg sandwich. Ooh, that's a good opinion there. Ooh. You too, be charming. Nice seeing you again. Glad everything's okay. Please be careful. Have the young bucks lift that generator, put it in the car for you. I wish they'd deliver it, because sometimes, unless it's a small generator, those generators are heavy. Lift with your legs, not your back. I love y'all. Please be safe. Don't forget to hydrate. If thunder roars, go indoors. You don't want to get hit by lightning. And most of all, I'll see you on the streams. I'm going to be posting a lot of posts once I get them all for all the happenings on YouTube, to see if you want to join. There's no commitment to having to click on it and go to it. But if you got nothing to do and you're really bored at your barbecue or get together, or maybe you're not having one and you're just chilling at home, I'll post them there and you can see what's going on. Maybe you'll catch Trust there, cracking jokes in chat like I usually do. But you be you, I be me. I'm wrong when it's your channel. Just remember that. And it's okay to be wrong. I'm the first one to say no to anybody if I don't agree with it. And it's funny to get a visual if it's in person, because a lot of people don't like to hear no. I ask questions, doesn't matter, even if I know it's going to say no, because I want to see if they're going to have the balls to say no. Be surprised how many people will. But I love you. Please be safe. Be observant of everything, because you never know. You got those stupid people out there doing stupid stuff. Now I'm trying to find my video to close it out. So please have a good day. I'm not going to crack no jokes. I think I'm joking enough for the closure of the video. Let me check chat one more time. Ooh, I think I'm going to make Jell-O since you mentioned freeze pop. I can't have freeze pops due to the fact that I got a pint of mint chocolate chip for tomorrow. Woo! All right. There you go. Everybody click on Zeb's thing. He just, he's going to check out my live. Blister Cleaning 101. He just posted it. All right. Well, I'm closing out so we can go over to Zeb's. Y'all have a great day. And if you can't join Zeb's, watch the restream. I love y'all. Please be safe. And here comes the video.